Listen, I don't want to rush things, but you feel so right. You make me feel so connected. It's, yeah, you do. Here we are, guys, moving on to our last sponsor, certainly not least. This is our main sponsor for the entire event, okay? These people have given the biggest donation and had the biggest transformation on the event itself. In fact, if it weren't for these people, there would not be an event. That's the absolute truth. Those of you close to me know why, and those of you not so close to me will find out why eventually. But Denver Pain and Performance Solutions. In Denver, there is a building. Within that building, there are 3 people. But there's more than 3 people, but there's 3 people that have been fundamental to my healing. Noah Drucker, Jamie Francis, and Dr. Victoria Welch. Meow. What you guys have done to me is single-handedly the most powerful and confusing experience that I've ever had in my entire life. When I came into you guys, I thought I was at the top of my game. I was training my ass off. I was strong, or what I thought was strong. And you guys just opened me up with a scalpel, emotionally and physically, and showed me everything that was wrong. And it was really hard in the beginning to admit that you have that much dysfunction, not only physically, but more importantly, emotionally, right? Physical dysfunction we're all aware of, but emotional dysfunction is a very hard place to put yourself in and be vulnerable and admit that there is a big, issue there. But man, once we started doing the work, I don't have to tell you guys, but I'm telling the rest of the world, it is just absolute transformation. It's like where you're at and where you can be, and that huge gap that lies in between. These people have bridged that gap single-handedly, along with obviously the work that I put in. But within that DPPS building, we do 2 very unique things. There's a lot of things that happen, but 2 very unique things that you've never heard of. First one is called PDTR, proprioceptive deep tendon reflex. And what that is basically neurological work meets energy work. They combine and they create this supernova of healing. It's very hard to explain. And it's also even harder to understand until you felt it on your body, okay? But PDTR has changed my psychology, it's changed my physiology, it's changed all of the dysfunctions that I've had in my body for my entire life due to emotional trauma, physical trauma, whatever. I mean, these guys can look at you and take you apart and put you back together in the best possible way that you can't even imagine until you go through it. So it truly is like mind-boggling. The world's not ready for PDTR, but if the world knew what PDTR was, it would want to be ready for it. And so we're gonna make it our job to be the practitioners and the kind of spreaders of that gospel and get that information out into the world, because the world does need PDTR. And the second thing is CRT, cellular release therapy. And what CRT is a hypnosis-based form of therapy that taps directly into your subconscious to basically clear out any patterns, garbage, inner dialogue, trauma of your entire life that has attached itself to your cells, right? Your cells, they hold on to all of the things that have happened in your life, whether it be physical trauma or emotional trauma. And this form of therapy can go in there and kind of like just mop up the mess and just get it out. It sounds somewhat woo-woo until you go through it and experience it and start to see the changes that happen, and it's mind-blowing. And it's not easy to admit that you're in a place where you need that type of work, but once you decide to take the first step and get better to make a more awesome version of yourself, you've done the hardest work, you've taken the hardest step. So Noah Drucker, Jamie Francis, Dr. Victoria Welch, Denver Pain and Performance Solutions. It's on Arapahoe and I-25. If you have had any injury or trauma in your life, which means every single one of you watching this, if you're in the Denver area, come and see us, right? We will do everything we can to fix you, and there is a high chance that we will fix you, okay? So, here we go, September 15th. We're gonna show the world what's possible. Boom. No, these people really are great at what they do, and they can help you.